Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome back live from the ice rink. Hey, Bailey. Hey, Sydney. Thank you for joining me. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. How are we feeling today? It's Tuesday. Maybe you're cooking up something good right now. Maybe you're thinking about where you're going to eat for dinner. Where's everybody at? I posted, there's something funky going on with my Instagram story today. And hi, Rachel. Hey, Delaney. Thank you guys for joining. Hi, Callie. Thanks for joining, guys. Emily, what's up? She said she's ranting and I'm listening. I'm ranting about my Instagram story right now. That's what's fucking pissing me off, okay? Hi, Heather. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Sab. Thank you for joining me. What's up, everybody in the chat? Let's see what's going on in the chat. I'm pissed off because I posted on my Instagram story that I was going live, but there's something going on, like, not to sound like, like an influencer right now, but usually my Instagram stories get a lot of views. I get a decent amount of people looking at my Instagram story. Actually, a whole fucking lot of people. Today, something weird is happening. It's like people aren't seeing my Instagram story. So I don't know if anybody knows I'm live right now. So I'm fucking pissed. Like, hello, we're live, we're ranting, we're hanging in the fucking chat. Where are you? You should be in here with us. Going to Dancing with the Stars live on Sunday. Yes, I am. Fran is as well. We're going together and we're also bringing friends with us. So we're super excited for that. But we are going to the matinee, the 2 p.m. show. Fun fact, I've never been to Radio City. My whole life as a New Yorker, I've never been to Radio City. Ashley said she came from Instagram. Thank God you're one of like 5 people who saw my Instagram story because I don't know what's going on. Instagram is so weird like that, you know? I've been, it's like you just don't see people's shit sometimes and it's weird. And, yesterday I had no problem with my Instagram story. Today, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Hello? They don't want people to know that we're live. Well, Alyssa, you came from Instagram too. Well, thank God. Some people are seeing it. Laughing Canvas wants to know, what hair products do you use? Oh my God, thank you for asking. So I have been using the same shampoo and conditioner for a while now that I feel like has contributed to, I don't want to say definitely, but the Bumble and Bumble thickening shampoo, I love that shit. Yeah, I've been super into watching the Olympics lately. That's hence the ice rink background right now. Haven't watched today yet though. But yesterday I was really into the rhythm dancing. Opinion about the Rob hate with Traitors. Listen, this is what happens. It is literally textbook, okay? Rob, he's doing a great job. He's playing a great game. Then he's playing too good of a game and people start to hate it. And they're like, you know what? Fuck him for playing a good game. I'm not getting on that train. And not because he's beautifully handsome. I'm getting on that train because I respect somebody who is playing a good game and who will vote people out and, you know what, maybe backstab them and maybe lie to their face and vote them out. Because maybe I was in that position once upon a time. And maybe I know what it's like to fucking ride it to the end and get that money. So I'm not going to hate Rob for playing a good game. I think that people are they just jump. It's so quick how people go from love to hate. You were just rubbing all up on it. Well, sorry. What? You weren't rubbing all up. I don't know what you were doing when you were watching Rob on Traitors or on your phone, okay? I don't know what you were doing, but you were loving him. And now the hate switch up. You can love Candace and also love Rob. Like, I liked Candace a lot on the show. She got God. I don't know. Oh my God. Paige, thank you so much for bringing this up. She said, Ria, I'm dying. Have you seen that Olympian who announced he cheated on his girlfriend? This guy wins gold. He gets up there and just admits that he cheated on his girlfriend. Like, it's not funny. It is not funny. But what I imagine was going through his head was that, like, I don't even know. What do you think? What do you think was going through his head? Because in my opinion, I feel like he was like so guilty that he like won gold that he had to be honest that he, because he was like, I don't deserve this. I cheated on my girlfriend. Or he was trying to win her back. So, I mean, oh, he won bronze, not even gold. Stay Rosie said he won bronze, not even gold. Imagine he cheated on her, she knew, and then he got up there and was like, will you take me back? And she's like, bitch, you won bronze, not gold. No thanks. So wild. So wild. What shampoo and conditioner? I love Bumble and Bumble thickening shampoo and conditioner. I've been using those for a while now. But like back to the Rob thing on Traitors, sorry, I feel pretty strong on this opinion that I think at the end of the day, this is a one-person game. Like, this is not a team game. You are there to win for yourself. And if somebody isn't going to get you to the end, then you get them the fuck out. Shit, take the money and run. Is there a guest on the Chicks in the Office episode tomorrow? Emily, no, there is not. There is not. Just throwing this out there, there may not be a Ria Rants next Tuesday because we might be traveling for something cool. That's all I'll say, because you know us and hyping things up and then people being disappointed. So not going to do that. Delaney is asking for where my brown sneakers are from. They are Aloha's, I think. I think that's the brand. I only have one pair from there, but that's the brand. I almost muted myself again and we would have went down this whole thing. Sorry, no need to yell tonight. I was feeling kind of hyped up. Thoughts on the Dancing with the Stars announcement? I want to know your guys' thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts on the Dancing with the Stars announcement? Because I saw a lot of pushback on it. And my initial reaction was, oh, that's cool and fun. Like, I really didn't think much of it. And I think any time there is a con or convention, you want to call it for long, people are going to be pissed if it's not in the destination that you want it to be in. It's a very popular thing right now. I mean, we did Jonas Con last March. I thought that they were going to announce that the pros were getting like a reality show about themselves, which I thought would have been really fun. So, you know, was I jumping up and down? No, but I think it's a fun thing. And I think if you want to go, you go. If you can go, you go. I'm sure tickets are going to be expensive, and that's a whole other ordeal. And Palm Springs, especially Palm Springs, California. I've never been, but I have to guess that's expensive, right? Because that's where Coachella is. Bailey said, oh, a reality show would have been so interesting. I thought that was because the announcement was getting so hyped up that I thought, surely this is, see, and we learn with Chicks in the Office as well. When you really hype up an announcement, it's hard to live up to the hype of the announcement. So I feel like if they just like posted on social, like Dancing with the Stars convention, people would be like more excited. But because it was like a huge thing on Good Morning America, everyone was like, oh, we're getting like a new competition. Oh, Callie said supposedly they were doing a competition show to find the next pro. Huh. I feel like the next pro is going to be Jenna's niece. I feel like she's involved in everything now. Aw, thanks for the love on Miss Peggy. Did anybody watch today's episode of Tell Me Lies? If you didn't, I don't want to spoil, so give me a warning. What's everybody eating for dinner tonight? I want to know what everyone's having for dinner tonight. It's Tuesday. Tuesday's always like boring and healthy because it's Tuesday, you know? Like, I guess I'll have salmon or chicken or turkey, one of those healthy things. Ugh. And then Wednesday rolls around and you want to be a bad girl, you know, because you've been looking good for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday rolls around. You say, I ate good yesterday and Monday. Let's break out the Taco Bell. Let's break out the pizza. Let's break out the Chinese food. Paige said, speaking of food, did you ever end up going to Gymkhana in London? I did. And I have a hot ass take. I didn't love it that much. And I've actually seen other people kind of have that. I feel like I had better Indian food than Gymkhana. And that disappointed me. You know, like sometimes when a place gets so hyped, then they kind of like stop caring. I don't know. Maybe I got them on a bad night. I wasn't obsessed, Paige. I can't lie to you. Ria on a podcast, Melissa Gorga said absolutely no pasta on the weekdays. Use an Italian to eat pasta on the weekdays. Yeah, I don't discriminate when it comes to what days I eat pasta. If I'm feeling pasta, I eat pasta. You know? I'm also not like, you have to eat pasta on Sundays. Maybe I will start doing that when I get older and like have a family and like have kids. But right now, Matt and I are just like whatever we're in the mood for on Sunday, we have. But it's not like growing up, I always had pasta and meatballs on Sundays. My mom always made pasta and meatballs. But I haven't adopted that just yet. Because sometimes like pasta and meatballs like is like a lot of like, you know, it's like it reminds me of like a big family thing. I don't understand why someone would be so shocked about having pasta on a weekday. But now I will say this. I actually don't really remember having pasta during the week growing up. So maybe that is a thing with Italians or Italian Americans. Like my mom always made pasta and meatballs on Sunday. And like during the week we would have other stuff. So no, I do not call sauce gravy. I am not on board with that. It's sauce to me. They even do it in The Sopranos sometimes. They call it gravy, and that never sat right with me. I'm sorry. I'm not on board with the gravy train. Get it? Should I call my mom and ask her if it's weird to have pasta during the week? Let's see. Sometimes I have bad service in this room. She might be watching. Oh, you're listening to me? Can I put you on speaker? Yeah. Okay, Mom. Question.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Guys, my mom is so cute.
What's up? Tell Me Lies. Like, I didn't watch it, so do not talk about it.
Okay, I won't spoil Tell Me Lies, don't worry. So, Melissa Gorga said that you shouldn't have pasta during the week. How do you feel about that?
No, we had pasta during the week.
Yeah, I feel like we had pasta and meatballs always on Sunday, but like if we wanted pasta during the week, like a different kind of pasta, we would have it.
Always a different kind of pasta, like
Pasta galaglia. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Pasta with broccoli.
Yeah.
Pasta with any grass that there's growing outside.
Yeah. Like pasta galaglia, guys, if you don't know, it's a Sicilian thing. Super yummy. So yeah, I feel like what's the problem with having pasta during the week?
Oh no. We used to have pasta every day in our house.
In your house, where you grew up?
Where I grew up, a pasta and a meat every night.
And what age did you start drinking wine?
I could have it whenever I want.
Like what age? Like young?
Like they would give it to me if I wanted to taste it. They was no problem.
Like when you were like 7 years old?
Yeah. I didn't drink. I obviously didn't drink it, but
you like did you dip your bread in it?
Yeah. Or they'd make me take a sip of it.
Oh, they'd make you.
Well, they, not make me.
And then last question I have for you. What age did you start smoking cigarettes?
Oh, I was 12 or 13.
That's insane.
I know.
And ladies and gentlemen, she hasn't stopped since.
No, I did stop. I stopped for 10 years when I had all of my kids. I stopped for 10 years. And then I went off the rails.
All right. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Say.
Oh, Nono's here.
Nono said bye. Bye. Oh, shit. They're too cute. Too cute. The fact that my mom started smoking cigarettes at 12 is so insane. And Matt, does anybody have kids here in the chat? If you have kids here, speak up and let me know how you would react if you caught your 12-year-old smoking cigarettes. That is so crazy. Ah, my mom really is so cute. She's a gem. Paige said her family always called pasta macaroni. Well, that seems silly. You know what I mean? Because it's like macaroni and cheese. Sorry, Paige. That seemed like I was judging your family so quickly. Who am I to judge that? Oh, Emily says she teaches middle school 11 to 14 years old. She can't even imagine. Your 11-year-olds are going to take a smoke break during lunch, Emily. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. That's not nice to say. God, I can't even imagine. When I was 11 years old, I was genuinely like and I have older siblings, but still when the more advanced girls in my grade would like teach me things, I was stunned. Oh, I'm thinking about some funny stories, but now I know my parents are watching. That's okay. I remember this kid in my class. We were in I want to say 5th or 6th grade. This kid in my class came to school and he was talking about how his older brother was talking about how he got his pee-pee sucked, And we were like, ew, that's disgusting. We'd never do that. It's like you're so innocent. You're so innocent as a kid. And he was he came into school disgusted. He's like, I can't believe my brother. Shame on your brother. Oh. What's up in the chat? Teens are vaping now. Yeah. Actually, I forgot about that. They're not, you know what? They're not smoking the same. I think this is the second week in a row I've been talking about smoking cigarettes. And you might think I'm thinking about developing a habit. I'm not. I am not. But it's an interesting topic. Summer House is on tonight, second episode. I'm excited about that. Anybody watching Summer House? It might be an early night for me tonight. I'm a little tired. Sometimes it's nice to just chill. Am I watching the new Bridgerton? I can't say that I watched it. I honestly haven't watched Bridgerton since the first season of Bridgerton. You know what pissed me off today? I actually haven't talked about this. I was pissed off today. I was driving to the gym and I'm having a great time. I'm vibing to the music. I'm getting pumped up. Early morning gym sesh. Woohoo. All of a sudden, I'm at a dead stop. I'm stopped in my car and now I'm fucking pissed because let me tell you, I am not good behind the wheel. I am not good. My husband, he doesn't prefer me to drive if we are driving somewhere together. He always drives. And you know what? I like it that way because the way that I get so angry when I'm behind the wheel is borderline unhealthy. It's like I just don't have patience. I don't have patience behind the wheel when it comes to stupidity. And yes, I do experience road rage. And that is why if me and my husband, like he's going to drive. He's a very calm, cool, collected driver, really great driver. Me, I am a great driver. I will say. I think I'm a phenomenal driver. But I'm a risky one, but not in a way that would piss you off. I'm not a risky driver that you're like, "Oh, this idiot's doing that." You know, I'm making moves appropriately. But I get pissed at stupidity on the road. And today, a street was blocked off with no warning. Not even like a detour sign anywhere. So we were all just at a dead stop for so long until we got to the front and they told us all to turn around. So then I had to cancel my gym session. I had to turn around and go home. I didn't have enough time. And kind of like that kind of pissed me off in my day because that's like a nice way to start your day. And then I was like, oh, this is how I'm starting my day today? Well, fuck you. But I kind of got over it pretty quickly. When I got home, you know, I went to the shower. My husband came into the bathroom. He's like, that's some bullshit about, you know, the road being blocked off. And I was like, ugh, yeah, I know. And I started laughing myself. I was like, I think I just was fake mad right there. Like, I don't really care anymore. I'm kind of over it. You ever like get mad for fun because you're not really mad about anything? So you're like, I'm just going to like get mad at something just because I'm not really mad at anything. Like right now, I think that next to the coffee place next to work, I think me and the guy who works there have like a rivalry going on. And I basically have been calling him my enemy, but I don't know if he feels the same way. I actually think he's extra nice to me because he knows that I feel that way. But I don't like his vibe sometimes. I walk into the studio after getting my coffee sometimes and I'm like, God, this guy just, his vibe pisses me off. I'm like getting worked up talking about it. It's a recent thing though. You know, when you pick up on a recent enemy. That's lately. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Rosie said my best friend in college used to call me Road Rage Rose. I'm Road Rage Ria. So welcome to the club. What in question as a 2026 bride? Since you didn't have a bridal party, what did you do for your procession? Also not having a bridal party, but curious as to what you did. So what I did was have my mom walk down with my brother. Then Matt's parents walk down together. It really depends on like the layout of your family, right? Like, do you have siblings? Do you not have siblings? I wanted my siblings to be included in some way. And then also like everyone's wives or husbands. So yeah, so it was my brother walking with my mom, Matt's parents walking down, then Luca was pushed in a car by my brother-in-law, and then both of my sister-in-laws helped walk our flower girl down. And then my sister, who was my maid of honor, walked down, and then my dad walked down with me. So it kind of just like panned out perfectly with the layout of our family. So I guess it just depends, you know, your family tree. But that's what we did. Bailey said, if you're married, mind your own business, bitch. So funny. Like genuinely the funniest thing Noah's ever said. And what was really funny was that after the show ended and we talk about what we're going to clip online, I was like, well, you got to clip mind your business, bitch. And Noah thought that people would take it like the wrong way if he clipped it. But then I was like, Noah, people are saying how funny it is in our messages and stuff. So I feel like you should clip it. And I don't think people are going to take it the wrong way. I think people know you're joking. It's hard though when you clip something. And it could be taken out of context. And that is really frustrating. Like sometimes we've clipped something and I'm like, that is being taken out of context because they're not hearing the full fucking thing. But that's just like the internet these days. Jill Zarin fired from E-Show. Yeah, she's an idiot. Like, seriously. Just incredibly disappointing. But you know what? Me and Fran talked about the new Roni, and we were like, one of these women are just going to say something stupid. And that's surely that happened with Jill. Just gross. Delaney said that was one of the funniest things he's ever said on the show. I mean, I was like, I couldn't stop saying that all night. I was cackling. I watched the clip so many times. And that's how you know what I think something really funny is I go back and rewatch our clips. And I'm like, we were funny today. That felt like one of those episodes on Friday when you just let it all out. Guys, I love John Hamm. I mean, he is like such a vibe lately. I feel like he's just out there having so much fun. But the fact that he was talking about how podcasts are too long, we need him on the show so we can address that with him. Oh, wow. So I'm going to a wedding in a couple of weeks and I don't know what to give them besides money. Is that acceptable? What are your thoughts? Money is like the most common. I don't know if this is like an East Coast thing. I'm actually curious to know. Money is like the most common gift that people give at a wedding because, a lot of times if you're, close with the bride or whatnot, maybe you're not, you'll go to the bridal shower and you'll give like the bridal shower gift. And then you go to the wedding and you give a card with money. Check, cash, whichever you prefer. I always give money at a wedding. Never thought twice about it. But I think it's actually, I've actually only ever considered money for a wedding gift. I've never considered bringing like an actual gift to the wedding. If it's one of my really close friends, I will give them something special like at a different time and day. But for their like wedding day, bring a card with money. Yeah, Megan said respectfully, I do not want stuff. I have pots and pans and everything I need. Yeah, I feel like most people feel that way. Like they're very happy to get money, especially because if they're spending a lot of money on their wedding, they're like, oh, got some money back. Some people buy stuff off the registry, but I've always kind of put that towards more of bridal shower. I think it's different regionally though. I got to be honest, because one time I heard someone say like in the South, they don't give cards with money. They like just send them something from their registry, and that like bringing cards with money to a wedding is not a thing. But I don't know. I'm sorry. Is there like a really loud noise going on? Because I have the heat on in this room and it's right next to where it's coming out. But Riley said, speaking of weddings, what's your thoughts on getting gifts and not on your registry? I have a few and have my thoughts. If there are options available, like for your bridal shower, if there are still things left on the table from the registry, just get the things on the registry. People are asking for the stuff for a reason. But if you find something that you really love, or like if somebody finds something that they think you would really love and they're close to you, then I think that works. I think it depends how close you are with somebody. You know what I mean? Because a friend getting me like a nice sentimental gift is really appreciated. But a lot of, your aunts, cousins, give me the pots and pans. And also, if people are asking for something on their registry, it's because they need it and want it. So it's probably best to stick to the registry. My cousin thought people were supposed to bring a gift to the shower and then a gift plus money to the wedding. No, it's a gift to the shower and then a gift or money to the wedding, but it's usually money to the wedding, in my opinion. Katie said, who's someone from Barstool you're not super close with but want to get to know better? That's a good question. I mean, I feel like at this point, I've been there for so long. Like if I'm close with you, I'm close with you. If I'm not, I'm not. But I feel like I'm pretty friendly with everybody, especially in the office. I would do Una's Drawn Together show. Una sits kind of like we sit back to back at our desks, and we definitely chatted up. Today we were talking about some stupid books, and I mean stupid because we were talking about books we don't like. Oh, Isabel, this is deep. This is a deep conversation. I don't know if you want me to share with the chat, but you wrote it in the chat, so I guess I'll answer. She said, I'm stressed. My auntie and uncle are fighting over my grandma's will, and she's still alive and is stressing me out. I need advice for how to tell them to stop without making it worse. I don't have advice for that. Listen, everybody's family fights. And if your family doesn't, then God bless you. You're really lucky. But I feel like it is just very common to have fights in the family, and some are deeper than others. And sometimes it's best to just not get involved. You know what I mean? If your aunt and uncle are fighting about your grandma's will, you stepping in to tell them to stop. Maybe you could throw in like a, hey, while she's still here, we should enjoy her final moments. And sometimes, getting something off your chest may work, but sometimes when you get involved, it just, sometimes it ain't good. Because a lot of the times people want to just do what they want to do and what they want to hear, and you're not always going to change their mind, especially when they're older, Michelle said, what's next for the book club? We are reading The Last Letter. We just recorded our second episode that comes out on Thursday this week of the first 15 chapters of The Last Letter, Rebecca Yarros. So you can watch that on Thursday. And hopefully you saw, if you're following Same Page Book Club, you saw the book and have been able to catch up on the reading. If not, you can catch up in the next 2 days, maybe, if you read fast. Or if you want to listen at a later date, you could always do that too. A lot of questions about surviving Barstool. I'm really not sure. I don't really have any answers. I think if they were to do a next season, I wouldn't be doing the next season. But maybe if they did like some sort of all-star season or something in the future, I would do that. But I just won. And I'm okay with that. So I'll let other people have a chance. Also, if I did the next season, I would be the first person voted out. They'd be like, we're not letting this snake get by again. Shit, she fooled us all once. Fuck, she's out of here. I'd have no shot. They'd probably wheel me out and behead me right in front of everybody right away. How many wedding dresses did you try before you found the one? 7. I believe it was 7. As soon as I put on my wedding dress, I knew it was the one. I started crying instantly. I looked in the mirror. I was like, this is it. And instant tears. I just knew it. And I never looked back. I never regretted it. I never looked further. Like that was it for me. When I shop, I'm not like a big browser. I like know what I like and what I want pretty instantly if I like it. And I felt that way with the wedding dress. Like I just knew I would know in the moment, you know? If I were to be on Traitors, I'd want to be a faithful. I think I'd want to be a faithful. I've always joked and said I'd want to be a traitor. It is so much pressure. It is so much fucking pressure to be a traitor. But here's the thing. I would be an annoying faithful. I would think everyone was lying to me, and I would think everyone was a traitor. So, you know. And I would like to say that I'm someone who would like be quiet and like let someone else take, but I'm not. I'm like not a quiet person like that, you know. Actually, sometimes I can be really quiet, and for no other reason than just sometimes I don't feel like talking, or I'm tired of hearing myself talk because I talk all the fucking time. And sometimes I tell myself, take a step back. Take a step back. You don't need to take a. First of all, was it true I didn't take a shower throughout surviving Barstool? I took 2 showers a day, morning and night. I didn't wash my hair, okay? I didn't wash my hair, which I do regularly. I go days without washing my hair, and that's a girl thing. But I fucking took a shower, okay? So don't come in here with the troll-ass comments about, did she shower during surviving Barstool? Yes, I took a fucking shower. I am terrified of smelling bad. So, yeah. Oh, because I repeat it. First of all, I got outfits, replicas of the same outfits that I wore multiple days. And then towards the end, I had a lucky outfit that I was winning challenges in. And I said, I'm going to wear this for the final because I won a challenge in this. And now I think it's a lucky outfit. So sue me. And also on top of that, if you're in Real Survivor, you don't fucking shower. Anyway, I did shower. But if you're on Real Survivor, you're not showering. So who cares? Lamos. People need to find something to talk shit about. As 50 Cent once said, if the haters hate, let them hate and watch the money pile up. And that's what I did with Surviving Barstool. You know? Lorena said, I feel like you'd be so good at being a faithful. I do too. I feel like I'd be like, we're all faithfuls here. Like, I'd have like good vibes about it. Melanie, you're right. There's so much shower talk in these Ria Rants. It's like, let a girl shower in peace. I fucking love to shower. I shower too much. That's what the Ria Rant was about last night. I shower too much. Shit. Is there any podcast you like to listen to? I love Good Hang, Amy Poehler, and I like The Basement Yard. Those are 2 of my faves right now. Oh, indigestion. Favorite part of the Olympics so far? I've been really loving figure skating, obviously, and then skiing. Jesse, they just want to hate. Let them hate. It's all right. What are you going to do? Oh, the worst thing is I repeated outfits. Shit. What does it matter? Basement yard collab when? Probably never. Like, I'd obviously want to, but sometimes I'm like, I want to be a fan of them from afar. Because what if I met them and they like didn't like me or something, you know? Whatever, they're like, we don't think this girl's funny. Although I do think we'd all get along great, and I thought we'd all vibe and joke around really well. I have the fear of them thinking, nah, this girl's not funny. Yeah, don't meet your heroes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's a don't meet your hero situation for me. Some people in this season of Traitors haven't been playing enough for me. Lorena, I agree. Like, I kind of love when Rob looked at Candace and was like, he like realized how real she was being and was like, this is a game. So, oh, I love Mary Beth Barone and Benny. Overcompensating was great. If they would come on for season 2 promo, that would be so fun. I laugh at a lot of clips from their podcasts. I love Mark, and Bailey said, I love Mark, but where has he been? I think Mark took this very seriously, and so we don't really see him having a lot of like funny moments, sort of, or I think he's like very like taking this like very calculated textbook, studying it all. He has all these notes, which is great. He was really into it, but I think he was so into it that it like came across extremely serious. Who do you think should be cast to play Amelia's love interest in the Chicken Shop date inspired movie? Andrew Garfield. Gotta be Andrew Garfield. Candace is doubling down on Watch What Happens Live in the after show. And I do think Candace, though, knows how to make good TV and knows how to draw people in. Because if she's out there being like, yeah, I don't care, Rob did his thing, then who's going to watch the reunion and who's going to be interested? She knows, I think she knows what she's doing when she's, you know, part of her probably still cares for sure, but I'm sure there's part of her that knows that this is kind of good TV and good drama to get people to watch. I think Lisa Rinna should be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. I actually thought that the other day and I wanted to write it down, that I do believe Lisa Rinna will be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars, and I wouldn't hate if Rob was on either. I could see Rob on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, guys, I'm getting sleepy. And it's not even 8 p.m. yet. Oh, this fucking weather. Oh, I don't need to. Sorry, I keep cursing. Pardon me. Excuse my French. I need the sun so bad. All I want to do is lay on the beach. Oh, Lisa has been on it. All I want to do is lay on the beach with my husband, with some good food, some good drinks, getting that sun, taking a dip in the ocean. Ugh. I'm yearning for it. Although we are going soon. Me, Fran, Matt, and Joe are going away pretty soon. I think 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, we're going away in 2 weeks. So that's really exciting. Looking forward to that. That'll be great. Cannot wait. Cannot freaking wait. What do they say? Toes in the sand, ass in the water, toes in the sand, whatever the saying is, that'll be me. We are going to Turks and Caicos. No, it's not weird to ask. Posting it anyway, probably. We'll be talking about it on the podcast. Going to Turks and Caicos like we did last year. We ran around the same time last year, and so we're running it back. trying to make it a yearly thing. Yeah, so once again, as we wrap up tonight, there might not be a Ria Rants next week because last minute, just found out today, we might be traveling on Tuesday. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on my Instagram story where you can find all of the Ria Rants announcements. Yeah, the first like 60-degree day that we get is going to be fucking gorgeous. I miss going on my long walks outside. Oh, one of my favorite things in the spring, summer, and fall is just a long, aimless walk outside, chit-chatting, deep conversation, silly conversation, whatever it is. Maybe some ice cream. Maybe you didn't plan to go out to dinner. You pass by a local spot, you stop in. That's what it's about, you know? Now we're locked inside. It's fucking freezing. Lots of television, you know, that's nice and fun, but like we got to get that vitamin D. Oh shit. I really hit the table hard when I said D. I would never get a cat. I don't know how you could see me as a cat parent. I would never get a cat. And if you have a cat, that's totally fine. And I'm not judging you. Personally, I haven't been around many cats. And when I was younger, I had a really bad experience with a cat. But I know that there are beautiful cats out there that are so lovely as pets. But I'm just not a huge cat person. We probably wouldn't have any pets until we were like in a house with a backyard, because that's why Norman lives with my parents on Long Island. Now he's in Florida with my parents because they're in Florida right now. Because when we were at my house and me and Norman were at my house on Long Island, he just like, first of all, fell in love with my family, obviously, and they fell in love with him. And having like a backyard and space to run around and like be outside was so great for him. And then I didn't want to take him out of that environment. So am I allergic to cats? See, I always thought maybe I was, but I'm not exactly sure. But I had like a bad experience with a cat when I was younger, like going to try to attack me. So Delaney said, do you guys want a house soon, like next year's? Honestly, we don't know. We're not really in a big rush. We love where we live right now so much. And we've been talking about this a lot lately because we're like, you know what? We really love where we are right now. And we don't feel the need to rush into a house. But if something came up and we loved it, you know, you never know. You really just never know. Do you ever disagree about choosing opposite decisions? Not really. We're usually pretty much on the same page. That's why we work so well together. New episode of Book Club is coming out this Thursday for the people asking. You can follow Same Page Book Club on Instagram. We recorded the episode today. It will be out on Thursday. And we talk all about the beginning of this book, the last letter, chapters 1 through 15. And you'll see how we feel. I don't want to spoil anything. I want you to watch. And you could watch on Same Page Book Club on Spotify and Apple. We have a feed on there. And then on Chicks in the Office YouTube. You could watch it there as well. And go follow St. Beach Book Club on Instagram. Last question before I wrap up, because Summer House is on at 8 p.m. and we need to get ready for that. If I could play an Olympic sport, it would be figure skating. I loved every figure skating movie growing up. I always wondered, how the hell can these people do this? Because it couldn't be me. But if I could pick one, it would be figure skating. I can't skate for the life of me. I am the worst ice skater. I am so fucking bad. And I always wanted to be good. I always wanted to be good. And I would go ice skating with my friends when I was younger and the whole thing. And I just was never fucking good. I give snowboarder. That's kind of sick. I think Matt and I would fucking crush rhythm dance together for ice skating. I think we'd have passion. We'd have moves. I think we'd fucking crush it. All right, guys. I think that wraps it up for me tonight. I want to get to watching Summer House tonight so we could talk about it this week. But I love chatting with you guys. And I feel like we have such a good time on here. Hopefully you enjoyed your time with me. I enjoyed my time with you. Whatever you're doing tonight, I hope you get comfy and cozy. Maybe you have a little tea. Maybe you haven't eaten dinner yet. Maybe you'll do that. And you just enjoy your Tuesday night and have a fabulous sleep. W's in the chat, everybody. W's in the chat. Big kisses and smooches. I love you guys so much. And thanks for chatting with me. It's nice to hang on a Tuesday night. I can't wait to get this hat off my head. Honestly, my hair is greasy. Oh, that doesn't go good with the shower rumors, but I promise I shower. I'm going to shower after this. I'm going to take this hat off as well. Okay, love you guys so much. Big smooches. Thanks for watching.